Man, it's cold. Oh man, is it time? Which game is it even? I think it's this one. Hello, everybody. Yes, it is this one. Hello, everyone. Hey, Jamble.
I was disappointed. None of them knew Aladdin.
None of them knows Aladdin.
None of them had played old Aladdin.
Weird. Strange. Then again, I don't think I've played old Aladdin. I thought you meant seen Aladdin.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, are you trying it on 720? It doesn't look like you did.
I've always been on 720, haven't I?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. It's already on. I'm pretty sure I always have been. I'm trying to remember what I was doing last week. Can I speak up? Is my mic in the wrong spot or something? How about now? That might be better. Yeah, everyone says I'm in 720.
So it was just my settings you balked.
No, I always said I was on 720. What's happening? Target escort. Vorsen, if I did and I haven't responded yet, I'm sorry. I've just been really busy. I thought I checked them all recently. It's not scan for exalt time. It's target escort time. It's Dr. Marazuki time.
Excellent. We look forward
and
to
it's not scan for exalt time because we've got a covert operation in 4 days. Jeez, guys, come on. You guys just yell the scan for exalt now. You don't even know. You guys don't even know any more than I do when it's time to scan for exalt. I can't remember what I did last week. What was the last mission I played last week? Does anyone remember? Do you remember, Jamble? Oh, I'm cold. Well, what? What? What was the last mission I played? Do you remember? Okay. Oh well, nobody remembers what the last one was. We've got a covert operation in 4 days, so we need to leave an A-team for that. Mutant autopsy in 5. Which I'm not sure does give me alien grenades. But anyway, request from South America, request from Africa, blah 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 blah. So we just need to not take our AA team. Empire Pilot, you want to know when the next XCOM bit will be uploaded? I don't know. You know, I was doing the live ones. I started doing them because it was quicker to do while I was busy with other work, and now that other work is kind of reaching the sort of the crunch time where I'm not even sure I can upload the live ones for the next few days. So at the very latest, it's going to be, you know, 4 or 5 days before another one is uploaded, but I hope I can do one sooner than that. But I really can't, apart from this stream every week, I really can't do much else but work on that stuff right now. That's pretty much all I'm doing at the moment. What, you guys still can't hear me, really? Turn your stream volumes up. Can you really not hear me? Because my mic is the same as it is every other week. And yeah, guys, the new encoding stuff has worked out for me fantastically, thank you. That recent episode was done entirely with the new encoding. Yeah, I mean, if some people can hear me and some can't, then I feel like the people who can't hear me need to turn their volume up, because it seems like it's impossible for it to be my fault if some people can hear me. Unless, you know, there's something weird going on, which is always possible. Wow, so I've got my entire team ready to go, more or less, except for Fraggy. Well, that's good. Well, considering there's generally a lot of thin mans on these escort missions, we can get away with taking like our B team. So let me look at a B team here. Do you want any of this? Huh? Have some of mine. I'm not. Have the Hawaiians. Huh? Have the Hawaiians. I'm not hungry. Well, thank you. I'm just not hungry. Anyway, sorry. Who am I taking? Just gotta leave our absolute A team ready, that's all. It's a shame I don't have a corporal rocketeer. I could use someone lower than the sergeant for this one, seeing as hopefully it's gonna be mostly thin men. I gotta remember what everyone does. Repair engineer. I can't even remember what all these people do. I'm looking for a B team engineer. It's been so long. That's a B team engineer. B team assault. Chainsaw. We'll leave the 2 assaults for A-team work. And then that leaves, we've got infantry gunner, scout, assault engineer, rocketeer. So that just leaves one more slot. May as well go with maybe a medic for all the thin men. Yeah, let's go with a medic for all the thin men. Don't know where the heck my reinforced armor is. Yeah, no, I saw the XCOM board game. If you tweeted at me, not you individually, of course, but I mean, I know someone's been tweeting at me. I'm sorry I haven't responded yet. I've just been really busy. But it'd be cool to play that when it when we've got some time. Hopefully, if Jambo wants to play it, maybe we could actually get it and play it. Where the hell is my reinforced armor? Where the hell is my reinforced armor? Sorry, Waffle Dough. I'm just trying to equip my guys right now and I'm not talking a whole lot because I'm actually just trying to think through like what I'm doing here for remembering what the hell I was doing last week. But what's really confusing me is that I should have an item called Reinforced Armor, which I cannot find for some reason. Did I put it on the Covert Operative or something? That would be weird, because now I don't have it for my actual troops. That's really strange. It's on the Operative? Why did I put it on the Operative? What is wrong with me? Now I don't have it for my normal troops. I definitely made it in this save, Volkswagen. Definitely. Alright, so I've got one more bit of carapace to go around. Who will I give it to? Infantry or the gunner? Well, it's important for your infantry to stay on Overwatch, but it's also important for your gunner to be able to suppress without getting shot. It's probably more important for the gunner. And it's also... It's more likely the gunner will take fire because units usually fire at the suppressing unit. So if you had to choose between your infantry and your gunner for armor, probably the gunner is who you want to put it on. Pretty new hat for you. And then we've got a suit of Castrol to go around. Now we know what map we're going into, so we can pick who we want on the roof the most. My thoughts on the new Twitch policies, guys. Well, I mean, there's two of them, I guess. The not being able to save highlights thing. I mean, that's their choice. You know, it's up to them if they want to.
You've said that wrong straight off the bat. You can. I just have to clarify that because you said that wrong. You can save highlights for an indefinite amount of time as long as you want them. Unsaved highlights, which will be just standard stream VODs, will have a set amount of lifetime and then they will disappear if they are not highlighted.
What did I say? You
said highlights disappear.
Sorry, I meant old broadcasts disappearing faster, I guess.
Yeah, which now you can... Well, what's your opinion? They asked your opinion.
Hang on, let me watch the mission first. Huh, do I have an alien containment? I don't want to re-equip all these guys, but I just saw I had an arc throw and I can't remember if I have an alien containment or not. I don't want to re-equip all these guys, but fuck it, I just gotta do it. I do not have an alien containment. Damn it! The arc is for muton nades, and mutons are unlikely to be on this one. Okay, let's put everyone back in.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Yeah, I know we've been on this deployment screen for a long time, Dart. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm not operating very well. I'm operating fairly slowly in the scheme of things here. But at least they're all equipped, I just have to select them again. So don't worry, this is going to take like 1 second. the hell was I taking? Was it you? Must have been vampire. Alright, there we go. So we've got one medkit. We need one more medkit here. Now if we stick a scope on the assault for more reliable flanks, and probably take a scope off the gunner and put a medkit on, which is a shame, but you know, it's probably better. In fact, with the carapace armor on the gunner, we can probably afford to replace the alloy plating on the gunner with a scope instead. Man, my assault would have so much armor if I could just get the carapace plus reinforced on. Alright, and that looks pretty good. Yep, that looks pretty good. So let's go with this. So we've got our 2 med kits, that's what's really crucial. And the rest is all good. Do these guys all have carapace? That can't be right. Yeah, I really did get the extra suit of carapace done. Okay, great. Yeah, so my opinions on what the recent Twitch policies is the first thing with... Sorry, people talking over me in the game. Let's let Mr. Marazuki speak.
The Council believes Dr. Marazuki's research to be extremely valuable. They're requesting we escort him safely to the evac point. Big Sky will be in position to make the pickup at the other end of the facility.
My efforts here have been focused on studying the alien flight paths, in the hopes of determining exactly where it is they came from.
Objectives updated.
Yeah, so I mean, the first thing is, you know, if they want to store, you know, the gigabytes upon gigabytes upon gigabytes of everybody random streaming, you know, streaming content and automatically saving everything, you know, if that's their choice, if they want to save all that or not, because that's a lot of storage, and no doubt that would, you know, that would have to cost something to store all that, especially when people are storing without a second thought. You know, if you're going to be given the choice to store your entire stream or not, you know, and it's fairly easy, you'll just do it. So, you know, I guess it's entirely their choice if they don't want to have to store all that for no reason, and maybe no one will ever watch it. It's their choice if they want to, you know, change their policy to reflect that. You know, I know if I was running a streaming service like that, I wouldn't want to let people just store shit forever, because the more popular the service gets, you know, you're going to run into these insane amounts of storage you're handling, I guess.
The problem with what you're saying now,
okay,
is that it's not an option. Like, when you stream your past broadcast save, there's no option to not save them. They just do that. So what they're doing is they're cutting down the automatic saving of past broadcasts, and then deleting them off the, like, as you're saying, because of Varun.
I was under the impression that you used to save them manually.
I don't save anything. It saves it. Twitch automatically saves past broadcasts for an X amount of time. All they're doing is they're changing that X amount of time.
Okay.
I personally don't really care, and I think that's fine, you know, because as Beagle said, storing that amount of videos would be very costly, and so, you know, that's fine. I mean, you get 14 days to watch something, if they're not subbed, and then 60 days for a subbed, I believe. So if we ever get partnership, our videos would stay for 2 months anyway. Which is fine, because Twitch, first and foremost, and I know that a lot of people, because of time zones, have to watch VODs, because, you know, it's too late, or, you know, all those time zone reasons. But Twitch, first and foremost, is a live streaming website. So VODs are secondary. So I don't think it's too bad a change for that. What about you, Beagle?
I already said my piece on it. You know, sorry, I need to turn down the in-game volume. People saying it's too loud. Yeah, I've said my piece on it. I think, you know, it's entirely their choice if they want to lower their storage. It seems like a fair move to me. Also, you know, a couple people getting a little ornery in the chat. Hey, you know, we're gonna talk about things. Sorry if you've never been here before. We're human beings, and someone asked me about what I thought about Twitch, so I'm responding in pretty low intensity missions. So just try to stay polite, if you would, please.
Okay. Roger
From
that.
what I've observed so far,
It's not something I usually had to
the
ask.
aliens have
So
developed a propulsion system that allows for
Also,
faster
you know,
light
14
travel.
days I feel is plenty enough time for an unsubbed
Killing time.
time to view a video. I mean, if you're not going to watch something within 14 days of it having been live streamed, then, you know, that's plenty of time.
oh boy. And as for the ever
They
change, sorry.
There you go.
As for the ever change, that's just copyright. You know, it's nothing they can really do about that. What they've done is pretty lenient in the sense that, you know, at least it's not taking down anything. It's just muting audio. So that's better than it could have been. Yeah, Depression Core. That's right. On these council missions, when you move the target, which in this
I
case
find
is Dr.
myself wondering
Marizuki,
how
who is
far
now
these
talking.
creatures have traveled to undertake this invasion. The resources
Thanks, Dr.
involved are
Marizuki.
staggering.
Yeah, as Dr. Marizuki is saying, no, not as he's saying. As I was saying about Dr. Marizuki, when you move the objective in these missions, that's when pods come in, except for there's scripted time for them to come in normally. Like, at the start of this mission, you know, one will come in. But as someone said, sorry, the chat just scrolled up, but they're quite right that in Long War, the pods patrol around these missions much more, so it's less viable to just sneak around the edge of the map, as you always do of this mission. So now we've got 1, 2, 3. If I have an HE grenade, that's a great time to blow up that wall and deal with those two guys while they're exposed, because I believe they're both on this wall here, and I believe we're about to see them if I blow this up.
As for the changes with the VODs and the copyright, like, I understand it's a big change, so people are, you know, people don't like that. I also understand that it's a big block to copyright. You know, 30 minutes is a big block for a 3-minute song. I understand that, and yeah, that sucks. But at the same time, it is what it is, and also, it's not... My opinion of it, my personal opinion of it, is not that be a world-ending thing that people are carrying on about. Like, one, it only affects VODs, so, you know, nothing live streamed is ever going to be muted or copyrighted at this point. I believe Twitch will never do that because, one, they'll kill their business because so many streamers will go to somewhere else, for example, Hitbox.
Oh, Christ.
And two, Beagle never plays music during his Long War, so you never have to worry about that ever being muted over.
Got it.
And Irish Nomad says you can press spacebar twice to disable the muting. I don't know if that's true.
Interesting if true.
Interesting if true.
Interesting if true.
But I don't think it's like that big a deal. Like, it's only the VODs, and again, like I expressed before, even though I know VODs are important for people who can't make time zones, VODs are still video, you know, like, it's still not the core aspect of Twitch, which is the live video.
Also, did I just activate 2 Seekers and a Thin Man, or 2 Thin Men and a Seeker? I think it was 2 Seekers? No, Splode, I don't believe the streamer gets in trouble, it just mutes the VOD. So it could have been worse, you know. Now, how am I going to deal with these? I've got one on the roof, I think, because I didn't hit one of them. I believe they both ran left, which means one of these guys probably jumped up onto the roof. 2 Seekers, yeah, I thought so. So we've got one more Seeker remaining.
Rangel, you can post your VODs to YouTube, but if you have music in them, they're going to get pinged anyway. Because it's owned by the same thing.
Destroyx,
It runs the same thing.
Destroyx, I don't... I don't think at this point there's really any reason to get, like, militant against Twitch. They haven't really done anything wrong when you get down to it. I mean, if you're complaining about the copyright, and I need to keep my guys, sorry, I need to keep my guys not quite clustered here because of the Thin Man acid that's going to come in. Now, with Covering Fire Opportunist, I'll probably leave him, sorry, I'll get back to what I was saying in a second, but this is more important. With Covering Fire Opportunist, I'm going to leave Rada to overwatch the guy on the corner there, and if I move my scout here, I might be able to get the guy in the corner. Yep, okay, so that's a flank because of the weird ways that this works. And because of the weird ways pistols work, it is not worth taking a pistol on it. But luckily it worked. That leaves Rada to kill that guy. And unfortunately puts poison exactly where I wanted to move my assault to, so instead I might just move my assault to this position and get him ready. Now, if I could then put my gunner in position to kill this last Thin Man, I can overwatch with my infantry and everybody's happy. Alright, overwatch with the infantry, and then the last thing I need to do is make sure Marazuki is in a safe place. Which is going to be hard because the Seeker's going to come for him. Holy shit, this is going to be nasty. I need to keep him with people, actually.
Roger. I've got my eyes on him.
And here comes Opportunist. And there goes Opportunist. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's easy to get militant against Twitch and say it's all their fault that bad things are happening, but the copyright change, their hands are tied, really. I mean, copyright is copyright. You want to get angry at someone, get angry at, you know, get angry at the companies who are behind the reason they have to make changes like this. Don't get angry at them, because they just have to do what they have to do to stay legal and stay a business that can do what they do. So that's not their fault at all. The storage thing, I don't think it's that big a deal, and it's entirely their choice. And if you really want, you can still, you know, highlight all your stuff anyway. There's no limit on that yet. And, you know, down the line, if it comes to the point where things get worse, then revisit it then. But at this time, I think it's a bit of hyperbole, and I think it's a bit unfair to get really mad at them when they're really not doing anything wrong.
Also, I think a lot of people are overreacting to this. Like, I think it's that whole thing, oh, Twitch has changed something, fuck them, oh, down with Twitch, because they've changed something that we're so used to. Just stop, clear your head and think about it. It's not that big a deal. Like, it's muting VODs, yeah, that sucks, but it's not that big a deal. The quality of Twitch is still there, which is the live videos. It's like when YouTube changes its layout and everybody gets up in arms about it. But just like, let it go. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying, you know, it's that same reaction. People hate change.
To be fair, YouTube makes really awful... That's different. That's not like copyright or anything. It's just awful design choices.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal, is my point.
I don't agree with that. Also, with Thin Man on the roof, I'm getting slowly flanked. So I just need to start worrying about people getting themselves to this right side. Hopefully, maybe we can get through this building here.
Headed there now.
It's a little unfortunate with not being able to see the Thin Man or the Seekers coming. I'm in a rather a poor position.
Got it covered.
Just because of how the roof works and how people can drop down on the... Oh god. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Exactly like this. Oh, he's not dying!
Damn it.
Wow, this is really bad.
They're on the move.
X-rays coming in from the side. They're falling.
How did he even get there without breaking any of the windows or the door? I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Oh, but probably because I blew that wall open, I guess. He dropped down from the roof, out of my line of sight. Thank God. Thank fucking God. But now I have an alternate problem of the classic invisible Thin Man Overwatch, because when they drop behind this half cover, this happens for some reason. Ugh. Well, I gotta deal with that now. I can run up and flashbang it. But then who follows up? We haven't actually got a lot of people there to follow that up. Do I have my run and gun still? Yep. But it's not gonna help that much. Goodness gracious, I hate that concealment. Goodness gracious, that's bad. Well, this Thin Man's gonna die pretty easily, but it's just this one back here which you've got to worry about. So I'm probably gonna have to run up and flashbang him, and then run the engineer out. But the problem is, if the engineer doesn't kill the Thin Man, you know, what's our next move? And we don't really have a lot of moves to deal with him. We may just simply have to deal with this Thin Man. That leaves one Thin Man and the Seeker roaming. And then we've got to overwatch this guy. Where is that damn Seeker? That's the question. And is he coming for me? And why can't I sit on that spot? Because apparently it's on fire. Alright, well I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot through this full cover because it's, you know, it's full cover. So maybe if I move to this position with my scout. He looks like he runs really slow with this giant bulky armor. Oh, do you think both Seekers are dead? Let me see. Oh, so you're right. I didn't even notice when we blew them up with a rocket, we killed both the Seekers. Hilarious. Alright, Thin Man down. And now let us worry about the rest. So I think we're just going to have to worry about overwatching this Thin Man as he runs up.
Heading out.
Because there's not a lot else we can do about him.
Heading to that location.
Just because of the way his little concealment spot works, it's quite annoying.
J'y vais.
And we'll just have to keep Dr. Marazuki right out of it. Would be nice if I could get my assault into position to overwatch. That might do.
Hunt 'em down.
No other fights going on, and, you know, the more overwatch, the better for any flukes going on here. And then we can bring Fugle up to this spot, and that should be my entire squad on Overwatch except for the scout. Because even with lasers and high-ranked troops, we can totally botch this. I have to wonder, I don't think the shotgun will actually go off for Overwatch at this range, so I'll pull the gunslinger heater.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Got it covered.
Scan en cours.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Come get some.
Oh boy.
Они лезут с фланга!
Oh, and he... Oh, God. Oh, what the hell? How can he even move that far? What the hell? Did he really do that? Do they really have that much mobility? No. There's no way. That's insane mobility, which has to be taken into account for future dealings with the Thin Man. Because it wasn't a dash, it was a double. It was da-da-da-da-da-da, and then he ran in. Some Thin Men get Sprinter? Jesus Christ, blind sidekick. I don't like that. They don't need that. I'm not happy with that. Okay, well now we gotta deal with all these dudes. Look at this grapple. Okay, so I'd like a rocket on those Thin Men if I could get someone in position for it. It would be best if I could kill this Thin Man with other troops, because then I could get a flank of the scout on a couple of guys there. Or you know what might be even smarter is I can flashbang all 3 of these thin men. So if I bring my engineer over here, grenade this thin man's cover, kill him with someone else, run the scout out, flashbang, dash people up for the next turn, that should be a pretty safe way to handle these guys. Of course, there's no way to run... that's the problem. There's no way to run through this poison and get that thin man. That's incredibly irritating. Unless Genius strikes. Maybe. No, I've still got to run through the poison a lot here. Is there no one free from the taint of the poison? No, I think I just can't get through the poison without triggering it. And I just got rid of my run and gun. So the only one capable of killing this thin man is the scout, which means we can't flashbang. That's really sad. But it's also what's got to happen. Now we've just got to worry about setting up to kill them next turn.
Okay.
Probably should have grappled over there. I'm not used to having the grapple armor. I forget it so easily.
That's affirmative.
Keep Marazuki in a lot of concealment and cover here. Thank God there's no floaters to come around behind Marazuki. That would be a huge pain.
10-4.
On y va.
We'll get everyone close up and in position to engage.
Roger that.
I gotta go against the temptation to stick everyone on this corner, I think, because of the acid. Well, the gunner has a medkit, so between the infantry and the assault being too far from each other, I don't think it should be able to acid everyone.
Come get some. Let's do this. Eyes peeled, strike one.
Well,
Opposition is headed towards
okay.
you. Repeat.
I just saw a
Hostiles
comment and then
approaching
went
your
too
position.
far. Look, Twitch is not all the evil, alright? And Caden is a good guy. Leave Caden out of it. Caden is love and Caden is life.
Greta!
Missed the target.
It's not really ideal. I can't flush him because if the flush fucks up, he's out there with 1 health and comes back and kills us. There we go.
Start keeping score.
Yeah, units keep their Overwatch even if you flush them as well, which is quite I want to say funny, but it's also quite annoying more than anything.
I'm on the move.
Alright, so we can see a couple of the thin men. There's one more random guy out there somewhere. We don't know where. Now if I could bring up... Here we go.
Solid
Bring up my engineer. We can get some easy kills on at least one of them.
Hoorah!
And there's one exposed tin man, easy for the pickings. Maybe we can bring up our gunner now.
La route.
Oh, excellent. The medic can see him. Zap!
Dead
One
in the
down.
water here. I'm about to start keeping score.
Now, I wonder where this other thin man is. Let's find out. Well, he's not there. Great. Awesome. Super. Wonderful. Gunner can't see nothing. Rocketeer can see him. And my assault could potentially see something if you moved up. That wall is all blown up to hell, so I can't use that. Can't. It always bothers me how you can't use stairway cover. I might just have to move up my gunner to my assault. I mean, up to this server position. I'm a little worried if the thin men have like flanked around far, but I'm just gonna have to worry about that later, I think. And we'll keep everyone ready.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Hostiles are headed your way, Strike One.
Oh boy,
Contact.
more of them. Yeah, shoot the giant gas propane tank. So, we've got the drop thin man down. Now we only leave 2 thin men on the cover. One of them is on Overwatch, so now could be the time to do that flashbang stuff. Or it could be the time to rocket both of them. Or it could be the time to grenade both of them. The grenade won't help. Oh, no, the grenade will help. The grenade will help. Because I can grenade his little drum because he's not on the propane tank itself. Grenading the drum then lets me run up and flank kill the other one. So we'll send a little grenade their way. Hey, Archon T. Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much. I was pretty glacial earlier on because I woke up and I was tired. But we're warming up now. I don't actually have any ammo in the Scout Thin Man. In the Scout, which is a problem. But I do have run and gun, and my assault is in position. So it's okay. So all I need to do is zap the overwatching Thin Man.
Hostiles pacified.
Trust the pistol flank. And before we trust the pistol flank, prepare a backup plan.
Going in for the kill.
In fact, we may as well just take the assault the way it's going, I know,
Orders
but
confirmed.
I just realized that if I run this out and he activates pods like this, I don't want my scout to be staying there. There's another Thin Man. I must have counted wrong. I didn't realize there was another Thin Man. So that's Sectoid, Seeker, Wounded Thin Man that I forgot existed.
White Wings UK asks how the Patreon is going. And it is going very well, thank you.
It is going good.
Thank you to everyone who contributes to keeping the stream alive and going. Not just today, but, you know, Friday and Monday and Tuesday as well. Which, though less exciting, is still, you know, part of our week. So thank you for helping us to keep going with what we love to do.
Exactly, thank you. It's thanks to that support that we can do it. Plain and simple.
Dark Fizz, Beagle streams on Thursdays, and I stream on Fridays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. American time, that is. I don't think we've seen any nicknames in this campaign.
Not yet,
from the
but
new
soon.
people, but in my Twitch.com on Friday nights, we have seen multiple of these new nicknames, which are quite good.
Yeah, I like the new nicknames. And I should have some new ones
Dark-
this week to add too.
yes, now that all the patrons gone through all the awards and stuff, Darkbiz asked what other games could be streamed on Friday nights. I do TwitchCom, which is just XCOM with Twitch viewers' names for rookies. On Monday and Tuesday I stream, and it's usually whatever I feel like playing. Nothing's set at the moment. So at the moment I've been playing just, you know, the usual XCOM, CSGO, WoW. I'll be trying out Guild Wars 2 soon. I have a little bit of an MMO bug at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous have been the recent games.
Smoke's up.
I hope that don't smoke covers. You want to keep Marizuki close because with Seekers on the map, Seekers like to go for the VIP, which we're going to need to deal with soon.
Quinn Senpai, you can't get your name on the roster, I'm sorry. The only time you can get your name on the roster is when I play TwitchCon, which is Friday night. And then I just take the first person who offers up when I get a new rookie. But I believe someone has made a viewer chat name list, so maybe I can use that and find a way for people to add their names easily. White Wings UK asked if we could start a clan or something. I think he's talking about Guild Wars 2. I haven't even started playing Guild Wars 2, but if I like it, we will probably use our usual guild clan, whatever you want to call them, which we have on WoW and which we will have on Arcade and maybe Guild Wars 2 if it works. So once we sort it out, you know, everybody who plays that will be welcome to play and join in that.
I need to worry about what to do about these two guys. I've got acid on the Assault, which makes him suddenly, or makes her suddenly not quite as useful. I do have a rocket left though, and that could deal with this full health guy is going to be difficult. But a flush on that guy is probably going to put him in a nasty position just because he's out in the open, or even a flush on this other one. I can engineer grenade the cover of the middle guy. That shouldn't be a problem. If I can find somewhere to put him. And then it still leaves the Seeker as the big issue. Now, somehow I am not acided, which is amazing. But if I run out, I will be. So I can't run out and get the flank. And all my weapons are gone anyway, all my ammo's gone anyway. So what I probably want to do here is throw a scanner up and try and find the Seeker, who is probably about to strangle my VIP. Because as you might imagine, that is quite important to not have happen. And there he is, and see, he could have killed that VIP next turn, so it's a good thing that we do not allow that to happen for very obvious reasons. But the problem is who to do it with. Might have to jump Radha down after his escapades with the grappling hook and just do it with him.
Okay.
After all that work getting up on the roof. Alright, so Seeker down. Now I can probably rocket this guy.
Eat this.
Huh. Well, he's not dead. I can grenade the other one, where my grenadier is. I just need to figure out a place for Kung Tot to go so that Kung Tot can grenade. There's not a whole lot for him to go to. If I run here, I mean, hell, I could potentially destroy the cover from this position. It's possible to fail. If I move up to this position on the left, I'm gonna get him fully in the blast radius. You know, if it doesn't, it's not going to kill him, and then I'm going to need a follow-up. I can't use the Assault because of the acid. Well, I could use the Assault, but I don't want to. So that's going to leave Fugle, and Fugle doesn't have any ammo to help and doesn't have a position to go to anyway. So I really can't do anything there. What's the range bonuses? No range bonuses, so hopefully we can just deal with him. Close and personal is still going to be running on the assault. I can overwatch with the gunner, reload Fugle, and flush one of them out with the flush. And then maybe I could suppress one? I don't know. Let's flush the 4 health one. 1 damage. That's a lot of damage. It's not a lot of damage. Okay, so that's even more reason to run Fugle to the right here. Or perhaps even Fugle... Can Fugle get a smoke off?
Roger that.
I might need to smoke that gunner now. Okay, I can smoke the gunner, and that's probably going to be necessary now. Also, take great note that for some reason Kungtot is in half cover, even though... I hate this bug where when you've got cover on both sides, it just decides to take the one you were last looking at, because he was looking at the sequel of half cover. Now he counts as half cover for the thin men. It's really irritating. And if that engineer gets shot, I'm going to be very upset with that. But such is life. So we're going to have to smoke this gunner to keep the gunner safe. I'm smoking the gunner because these thin men, if they wanted to get really aggressive, could run right up and do nasty shit to me. Like, that one could run out of the truck with its high mobility and run right up to this corner. So I'm just trying to keep the gunner extra safe. And we'll overwatch with the engineer for the same reason, to keep this one from advancing on us. While we're hunkering the assault because of the acid. Alright, fuck you. And we're back to full cover, so that's good. That thin man can't do anything because of the smoke. Alright, that's good. So we got a couple of overwatches, which can be dealt with. I just need to align this right. I don't know how I can get a rocket there, but I'll take it. That's dealt with. And then we just gotta deal with this last guy. Which should be a simple matter of flanking, because we've got a shot left, and even though we're acided, we still should have enough aim on a flank with a scoped auto laser. Tap, 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 tap. There you go. Easy foes.
Got it covered.
Now we can move up.
Okay.
So that should be most of the enemies, apart from any further drop-ins. Coming for the good doctor.
Ready to rock. It's killing
Ready to
time.
engage.
Oh, damn it! The acid.
It's killing time.
I'm such a bad baby. I hope that doesn't give him actual after-mission wounds, because I don't think poison counts as armor, so it's probably going to give me after-mission wounds for burning trees, which is very annoying. That was a total mistake from forgetting about the acid.
Position
But at least everyone else can keep moving.
rolling. On the move. Rolling.
Hunky you first, so mistakes aren't made.
Ready to rock.
Hostiles are closing on your position, Strike One.
Oh, for real? Oh, don't blow him into the VIP. Don't blow him into the VIP. No, 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 no. Oh!
He's down.
It seems like the Overwatching Thin Men don't drop acid clouds, actually. It's like their glands don't warm up or something.
Yeah, they should.
If you kill them on the turn they drop in, it seems like they'd never drop acid. They haven't this turn.
They do on. I've seen it on drop-ins on the Van Door map and stuff.
It's weird.
Maybe I don't know. That's weird, but I'm like 80% sure I have seen it.
That's weird.
Moving to position. On the move.
Bien, commandant.
Moving our gunner one tile up just so she was one tile close enough to get into a good position for a fight that will potentially happen near the LZ. Keeping your dudes prepped and ready to move into good positions.
Aye, aye.
Stick with us, Marizuki. We're gonna get you out of here. Oh, there's gonna be one on the right in there. In there. That's right. I remember now. I remember how this mission goes.
After that, scanning. Ready to rock. We're green to go.
Je reste en observation.
Reloaded.
Alright, my assault is cleared of the affliction.
Okay.
Da, sir.
It's a great question. Why is there a radar in the top left? It's just one of those things, I guess, that they didn't realize no one would use.
Did our net just pick up?
I think so. The stream went offline.
Yeah, I
did you
lagged
get to-
out as well.
Return to the sounds of my mastication. We'll go to scout. There's a scout out there. We're gonna come to scout. Look.
Contact
Stop it.
detected.
Stop it, I was doing something. Stop that. You. You kidding me?
Bangs out. Closing on target.
Zip zop zippity bop. Fuck off. No alloys. Never alloys. At least I can get a... At least I can get a thing now. Another carapace. Get 7 alloys back, which would only put me on... Really? God, diggy dang it. More plates, I guess. I can't get containment yet, guys! Because it needs 10 power and 10 alloys, and I need the thermo generator to finish. So we can't have it yet. You just settle down. You're not allowed to have alien containment yet. Okay.
Contact detected.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? I'm gonna get squad size 8. Everyone just chill out.
We lost the bubble.
You are an abductor / harvester. You're probably gonna land and do some kind of risky business because I believe I've researched an abductor. Have I not? Not yeah. So I've experienced an abductor. So this is not an abductor, meaning it's gonna land and it's gonna be a harvester. I have a covert operation coming up, and my A team's already fucked without going on one of these. But God, I need those alloys. I need them so bad. Oh well, it just flew away. Okay, fuck you too. Come on, covert extraction. Yes, because I don't have enough people for a covert data recovery.
Look forward to seeing your progress.
Alright, well, here's how it's going to go down. Let's do the fan art. Then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Then we're going to do the mission. Just make it happen. There's so much of it. You people never end. It's incredible. They're really good though, so I forgive you guys. Woof, woof, woof. It never ends. It never ends. It never ends. This is the theme of my nightmares. Never, ever, ever ends. Woof, woof. It's truly a work of art. Is that not just the most glorious thing you've ever seen? Look at this beautiful picture. Woof, woof, woof. Oh my god. Being like, holy shit, look at what my dog is doing to that sectoid. Got the sectoid like, holy shit, I'm getting chomped by a fucking Alsatian. And it's got the Alsatian like, I'm gonna fucking eat you. This is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, is that it? That's good. This is the game where everyone guesses what I'm looking at. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. The screen isn't stuck, don't worry. I was just tabbing. I should put like a please wait screen there. From End Planets, Beagle is holding a picture of Beagle. But did you know that's actually not Beagle, that's Snoopy, and End Planets has just stuck my face over the top of him. But Snoopy is a Beagle, so in a way it's not copyright, and that's great. That's what I want from my fan art. I want to not get sued over it. And End Planets has really achieved that here by graffitiing it. Thank you, End Planets. Beautiful. From an edible cake. Yeah? Don't give a fuck. At all. That's a lot of mech there. And you see, Dawn don't give a shit. This is very apt because these are robots in the original picture as well. So Inedible Cake is right on the money here. From Horace the Cheese. I believe Horace the Cheese said as he posted the link to this, you get it, we get it, everybody gets it. I thought it was clever. I liked it. From King Fluffalough, we're continuing the Beagle Animal Cyclopedia. Once again, you could pretty much make a feature-length film using stills from these as my nightmares now. Especially because there's an additional one right here from King Fluff. As you can see, a true Renaissance artist sticking to one era and really perfecting it. Fantastic. From Quinn Senpai. Fucking secret sniper. From Quinn Senpai. Yeah, fuck drones. What more can you say? He's practically riding the laser beams with his little claws at this point. So, thanks Quinn Senpai for showing why drones are bullshit and should be murdered. And another one from Quinn Senpai. which I quite liked. Cyberdisc of the Jungle. It says it's starring Soylent Green, but I think luckily for Soylent, he's not pictured here being molested by Cyberdisc, so that's good. Also, the little monkeys are drones, which is fitting. From Ritachu, he took up the challenge of cyber dick pictures in a very polite and safe for stream way. Thank you, Ritachu. I appreciate your wit and your tact and your cleverness. Well done.
Look at this beautiful picture.
I think if Dickens was a cyber disc, things would have been different in history, though. From Quinn Senpai again, Beagle is very happy about Canada not, losing its mind, being dead. Thanks, Quinn Senpai, for illustrating the exact slice of the globe where I'm happy it didn't die. Thanks. Ooh, here's one from Sector B right now. Oh my god. From Sector B, yeah, Van Dorn's pretty much good enough for his own cereal now, I think. With Van Dorn sickers inside, which is what Van Dorn does to cyberdiscs. He sicks them. He eats alien grenades for breakfast. It's beautiful. I wonder if that's tasty. From Raviv Rousselos, the Alloy Shiv receives more love in the form of Fraggy. I do wish the Alloy Shiv could get a beard, but sadly life isn't to be. From Anarchy. Anarchy continues, just like Fluff continues his line of art. Oh my god, I think I have too many tabs. I'm trying to fit it in. With his continuing line called the Van Dorn line. You can see Van Dorn in his nice army man pajamas here. Not giving a shit about any of the rules, quite clearly. No Delicious, the plane isn't over. We hold a fan art break every mission break pretty much. But Van Dorn pretty much doesn't give a shit. And then we have Lloyd Boy. I love this. With Blackburn. Credit where it's due, saving Canada. I really like that. I really like the theme there. Especially the sectoids hanging onto each other and falling out. And finally, from Jukanori, another beautiful piece from a first-time fan artist. Baby Rocketeer, you're ready. It's absolutely beautiful. That's adorable. Goo 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 indeed. I love it.
So incredibly pleased with how this has come out.
Absolutely beautiful, as I've come to expect. Did I say that one last one was from Lloyd Boy? Yeah, I just have to make sure I'm not missing the names. But that's that for this fan art break. Absolutely amazing stuff. I have to make like a revolving video of all this fan art that goes for like 2 hours. Unless I missed anyone. If I missed anyone, be sure to pipe up. But I think that's it for this break. Which is good because it's time for the covert extraction. Covert extraction, very difficult. Very, very difficult. How are we going to do this? I would like to have an engineer along, I think. But I don't have that option. We've got the Rocketeer. You definitely want a Rocketeer on the Exalt Mish. Ready for anything or Will to Survive? I wanted to start taking Will to Survive, but Ready for Anything might prove quite powerful against the Exalts. I don't know. I'm probably not going to try to capture an Exalt on these ones, Flygon, because these are too difficult to try and fuck around with them. So if we go Assault, Gunner, Rocketeer, and an Infantry would be ideal. A really good little Infantry would be ideal. Could take an NG. Could take an NG. But I think a good infantry would be ideal here. Especially if I have a good infantry who just got suppression on anybody. Yes! Suppression on Rada. Rada's my man. So I'd like to have lock and load as well, but I don't. Oh, unnoticeable. It would be quite ironic if I didn't notice you, but luckily for you, I'm a benevolent man. Don't worry, unnoticeable. I've looked. And I've shown. From unnoticeable, a tardy late entry, but an entry cared for nonetheless. Dawn of Steel. The man is unstoppable. Thank you, unnoticeable, for your quality cropping work. Also, don't forget the erasing work here. That's important as well. Quality work done on this beautiful poster. I think we have enough movie posters to, Oh, Gandra, you're lucky. You're lucky, Gandra. You're lucky I'm already doing it. This is the after fan break. That is a horrible creature you've constructed. Alright. Yeah, now here's the thing. Vesmo's saying you're not bringing a scout. The operative was an assault as well. Great point, but I feel like when you've only got 4 people to take, as good as Lightning Reflexes is, you really need to cram as much firepower into the zone as possible. And in this case, I think we kind of need to go with, we kind of need to go with cramming in those extra shots. Especially of the suppression that's going to come with the infantry. That's going to be 2 suppressions. We've got Shredder. No holo targeting is a bit of a pain, but I feel like it's going to be more useful this way. We'll see. We'll see if I get fucked over. At the very least, I hope we've got Carapace for almost everyone. Do we? Do we? No, we don't. We don't. Sad, sad. Well, we've got Carapace for all the frontliners at least. Which means even more reason to take Will to Survive. No need to upgrade my squad size yet, Archon, because it doesn't affect these 4-man missions. I think taking Will to Survive is even more important on the Rocketeer now that everyone else has armor and he doesn't. And I've been wanting to take Will to Survive on a Rocketeer. So we've got our Bulldog-headed assault here. With a lot of armor, because when things go wrong on these missions, and they frequently do, you want someone who can tank it and not give a shit. And that's someone with 15 total health and 8 armor. Then you've got your gunner with the auto laser. You're gonna notice me go light on medkits too. That's because if you fuck up this mission, you're fucked anyway. And again, we'll be taking extra rockets to make up for the fact that we have less troops. But the carbine should even our aim out a little. Wonder if I should put Kestrel on my assault to let her get real up close and personal. Nah, it'll be good, it'll be good. I take Will to Survive, December's Calm. Usually I take Ready for Anything, because it adds to the firepower of the Rocketeer after you've used up all your rockets. But I've been thinking lately that Will to Survive can really even out the damage and lets you use your Rocketeer in a more close-range fashion. So you'd probably go Ready for Anything, Javelin rockets on one Rocketeer, and then you'd go Will to Survive, Danger Zone on the next. And Danger Zone is going to be okay to use because you're going to be closer up because you've got Will to Survive to tank that extra damage. That's what I feel about how those perks interact. Gotta put on our black armor. Damn, you look snazzy. Well, you just don't give any shits, do you? You just don't give any shits at all. I love it. I can't tell if you're gonna kill Exalt or, like, remove my furniture from my house. Flex Cop's in the zone with that loadout. Gunner's ready. And that just leaves our infantry. So we have got a bevy of heavily armored and heavily armed troops here to try and blitz the Exalt as quickly as possible on contact. I'm going to let you guys stare at this loadout for a minute while I go to the bathroom. let's do this shit. Scatter or laser rifle. That is indeed a laser rifle. Alloy. Gonna have to be enough. Okay, these can be really tough, so let's hope for a good map.
Strike one.
Yeah, this one's alright.
Picked up another Exalt cell operating out of the
Oh,
UK.
this is this one.
Strike one will need to ensure our operative has an opportunity to finish securing the intel.
Interesting.